You have your specific person now. Stop worrying about the how. Namaste, my friends, and welcome back to another video. My name is Matt. I'd like to thank you for stopping by to manifest with me today. In this video, I want to talk about, well, why you should stop worrying so much about the how when manifesting your specific person. This is very, very important because I see this a lot. We want to manifest our specific person, and so the first thing you do is, well, how can I get them? Well, should I start texting them? Well, should I start showing up at their house? Well, should I start doing this? Because if I do all that, that should bring them into my life. That's how I do it. And the problem is when we try to focus on the how, we're not in the end result. Remember, we manifest our specific person by being in the end result, by creating this idea that it's already done, that it's already finished. And thus, when we assume that it's done, it's finished, we're in the end result, that's when our specific person comes to us. But when we're constantly saying, how do I do it? How do I do it? How to do it? We're actually in a state of lack, which is going to keep our specific person from coming. So we'll kind of jump into this in this video. So if you are somebody that's worrying about the how, you can relax a little bit and understand that it's not a priority anymore. There's something else you can do instead. Before we get started though, I am still giving away my free Manifesting a Specific Person meditation MP3 if you're interested in this 14-minute meditation that will help you get you in that end result of manifesting your specific person faster than ever before. There's a link in the top of the description box below. Click that, download it. Once again, it's absolutely free. Okay, so Neville Goddard actually has a name for this. People who try to figure out the how. And Neville Goddard calls it messing with the middle. Because what Neville Goddard says is, there's the beginning of your manifestation when you know you want something. And then from that point, you should claim that it's yours now. And then there's the end result when you actually get your manifestation. This middle part should be none of our business. This middle part we shouldn't worry about. However, we say we want this manifestation, maybe we even claim that we have it, but then we go in the middle and starts, well, let me do this, well, let me do that, well, let me try to do this, well, let me do that. And all this messing with the middle part is messing up our end result, is never getting us our specific person, you see. We end up sabotaging ourselves. We don't mean to, but that's what we're doing because we're trained, throughout our life that we have to take a bunch of action to get what we want, when that's actually not the case at all. We need to decide what it is we want, in this case, specific person, right? The love that we want, the love that we crave, we want that. And then we claim it. We say, it's mine now. I have it. It's done. It's finished. It's complete. Case closed. Done deal. That's what we do. And then we get happy about it. We get excited about it because we know it's finished. We know it's done. And then we let the pieces just kind of fall into place while we're still living in that end result, enjoying ourselves, playing around with this idea that we're in the relationship now, playing imaginal acts, doing meditation, saying certain words to ourselves, playing this new story of ours, and then the end happens. We get our specific person, okay? It's not our job to figure out the middle part. That's the job for the higher power, the universe, everything else to connect the pieces, to let them fall into place for us. Our job is to claim that it's ours now and then reap the reward. Take it when it gets here, okay? So stop worrying so much about the how. And this is a good thing. When I was first learning about this idea, what helped me? When you ever get that thought in your mind of, well, okay, I want my specific person. Okay, I'll claim them as mine now, but wait a minute, how? How is this gonna happen, man? They live 3,000 miles away. How is this gonna happen? They're in a relationship. Stop yourself and replace the word how with the word why. So instead of thinking, how am I gonna get this specific person? It just doesn't seem possible. Replace how with why and say, why do I want this specific person? And that's gonna conjure up feelings of happiness, because you're really going to picture in your mind why you want this person, why you're in love with this person, what your life is going to look like together. And that's going to put you right back in alignment of getting what you want, of happiness, of joy, of satisfaction. And then you can take again that step further and go right back into the end result and say, well, geez, if I want this so much, this is why I want it. So let me just claim it. Let me just say it's mine now. And then boom, that puts you right back in the end result. And if you remain faithful right there, if you remain faithful to that assumption that your specific person is yours now, it's a done deal, no matter what the outside 3D shows you, you remain faithful to it, it must take place. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Don't worry about the how, focus on being in the end result, and I'm telling you, the results that you want will follow very, very quickly. quickly. There's another powerful technique that's gonna allow you to draw your specific person in much closer to you. And you don't have to worry about the how at all in this either. It's called the whisper method. It's very, very powerful. I'm gonna share it with you in this video right here, so be sure to check it out next.